Hey guys, welcome to my Antlion audio ModMic review. The ModMic is a cool product from Antlion. They were very kind to send me this one to check out. Basically, it's a microphone that attaches to your existing headphones. So you can take your favorite pair of headphones and turn them into a great gamer setup. Well, gamer setup, I don't game that much. I'm still going to use this. This is going to be great for my application. I'm looking forward to telling you all about it. So the next thing to say is I'm going to be attaching these to my Panasonic RP-HC700 noise canceling headphones. They're these ones. These are the ones that I use when I travel, for gaming, for most, cool stuff. Let me just pull them out here. These are a great fit headset for me. I've got big ears. My ears fit inside these. It's really great. You notice I'm wearing a baseball cap so that the headphone top doesn't screw up my hairdo every time I put them on, but that's okay. Get to show off my New York Yankee hat. All right, the first thing to do is to pull the ModMic out of its packaging here. You see at one end, we've got this sticky bit. This is the part that's going to attach the headphone. So there's obviously the magnet inside of these headphones is big enough. Awesome. This doesn't want to stay on unless the magnet's on there. We'll play more with that later. This is the ModMic, and you can see that it attaches directionally like this. So what I'm able to do is remove the ModMic and leave my headphones as just headphones whenever I want, or attach the ModMic and turn them into my gaming headset whenever I want. In the box, I do like to have a quick look at the instructions because usually they tell you a lot about how this microphone is meant to work. So I'm going to be attaching this to the, what's this, left side. So left side, it should go like this, if I'm not mistaken. You can see that there's instructions about where the microphone should attach and how this is meant to work. That's perfect. All right. In here, there's some more stuff. Let's just pull this out so we can have a look. When there's an extra sticky pad, in case you need an extra sticky pad, there's an extra plastic attachment base. Another one of these. And then there's a couple clips so that I can attach this cable to the existing cable. Now you can't see the existing cable on my headphones because these are noise canceling headphones and they work without the 3.5 millimeter jack, but this is where that would attach. On top of that, there's the alcohol prep pad. The alcohol prep pad, it's just to wipe the headphone to get rid of any oil or grease so that we get good adhesion. This, so you know, unscrews. A couple of guys have pointed this out in their reviews of the ModMics that you can just flip these things over. It's a little bit odd because my screen's over to the left here and I want to see exactly where this fits. So I'm going to want it to attach like there. Right? So my screen's over there, so I got to keep looking. This is where I want it to attach. Just like this. So I'm going to put it in this bottom corner here. All right. So that corner corresponds to this corner. I'm just going to wipe down the alcohol pad with the alcohol pad so I can get that nice. You can see it's still wet, so I'm just waiting for the alcohol to dry here. So I'm just going to wipe this down with a paper towel just to get all the streaks off of there. There we go. Okay, time to apply. I'm just trying to get it nice and tidy into the corner here. The reason I want it more in the corner rather than less is just I know that I can pull this further in if I need to and pull it further back. Okay, so here we go. putting the headphones on. And now I just clip my ModMic in like that. Get that nice and set up properly. There we go. What do you guys think of that? Pretty cool looking, right? One thing I didn't talk about is this mute switch. But you know, now that I've got it on here, it's pretty difficult to see it. So it might be better if they had it further down so I could, you know, more easily look at it, like if it was down here. It's not a microphone. This is a microphone, so I don't know why it has to be so high up. Good amount of cable here. Look at that. That's the first length. That's the first length. This is the second length. So that's like a 12-foot cable it's got on it. The headphone just popped off then as I was playing with the cable, but that's cool. Okay, let's record some audio, see what happens. Okay, guys, this is my voice now being recorded through the ModMic. Unfortunately, that last segment is all with the volume set too high, so you hear lots of noise and interference and peaks that don't actually exist as part of the microphone. It's totally my fault. You can see it's a different day. I'm wearing a different t-shirt. I'm not wearing the baseball cap. That's because I have to redo this segment because of a mistake I made. This should be much more indicative of what this microphone sounds like in the real world. So, what can you tell? What does it sound like? Look, the truth is it's never going to sound like the $400 setup that I have as my regular desktop audio. At least I hope that it doesn't. I mean, it's really cool that it's a $50 mic, but it shouldn't actually sound as good as the $400 setup that I've got otherwise. If it does, maybe I should reconsider things, but at least we can say that it's not going to be topping and chopping the audio as the last bit I shot was. So a couple other things to talk about just as we continue on here. So I wanted to show you two other things that Antlion also sent over as part of this ModMic. The first is this dual port 3.5 millimeter converter. So this is basically for the computers that only have one audio output, one 3.5 millimeter jack. Let's just zoom in a little bit on this. So you can see this goes into the 4-pole. It's called a 4-pole because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like what your phone has, you know, so that it can deal with both the microphone and the headphones. This little piece just helps separate that out so that if you only have a jack that does one thing, you can plug in your headphones on one side, your mic on one side and your headphones on the other. So that's what that's for. The other thing they also sent along is this, which is the headphone adapter to USB, which, by the way, great work, guys. That little graphic in there is excellent. I mean, tremendous use of... That's what good packaging is like. It's like finding like little delights. I knew exactly what to do, how to open this. I didn't have to, pull out scissors or anything. This is really cool. This is a USB 2 audio interface. So this has USB 2 on this end, as you can see. And then on this end, it has your individual headphone and mic adapters. Sorry, that's mic and headphone adapter. So this is really useful, they say, for Macs or other computers that don't accept the audio very easily. This should improve the quality. You can get similar sorts of things. I've used a similar sort of thing on my Raspberry Pi in the past. These are pretty cool and pretty useful. And even though I don't actually need it for the current setup that I've got, I'm definitely going to be keeping this around, and I'll probably plug it into something else. Who knows, your setup might need exactly something like this. Cool, well, that's kind of it for the ModMic. Cool, well, that's it for today's show and the ModMic. Just wanted to show off the bits and pieces and, of course, the ModMic. And I thought I should do it justice. Having the audio clip off as it was in the previous take, it's pretty horrendous, and it's certainly my fault rather than ModMic's. How does it sound? You guys tell me. You saw the rest of the video as it was set up like this. I thought it sounded pretty good when I spoke really softly the last time I cut it, so hopefully this will have improved it significantly. I hope it's not as good as my $400 setup. I mean, that would really sting, but I'm pretty glad that I have it. I think this would be cool for gaming and other stuff when I don't want the full atmosphere of the room. I just want to be much more close and intimate. Cool. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if you found this video particularly useful, you can buy me a coffee in the About section below. If you liked it, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. Don't forget to subscribe. It's always helpful. Lets me know that you guys want to see more content. If you have any questions, post them in the comment section below. If you have one of these and you see a comment in the comment section below, help out. We'd love to hear what you have to say, what you guys think. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ski with Pete. Just wanted to say thanks again to Antlion for sending this through, the ModMic. Really appreciate it. I think it's really cool of you guys. Thanks again for helping me make this content. Really appreciate it. Thanks.